Well, welcome to another edition of Make Your Move to the Middle of Everywhere, and that specifically would mean Elkhart, Kansas, or Morton County, Kansas. There are a couple of websites that are very helpful to find information about us. It's mtcoks.com, that's the Morton County website, and then mtcokschamber.com would be the chamber website. So those are filled with lots of good contact information and phone numbers. So here we are today with Karen and Teri, and I believe that Karen had a pretty interesting story about what your criteria, a kind of a cute story about criteria that led you to find a new community, which thankfully it was Elkhart.
Right. To make a long story short, um, end of 2017, 2018, I realized I needed to make a move from California to somewhere. None of my children lived in California any longer, and my son was going to school in Colorado, soon to be finishing there, and I needed him to get into a high school. The websites that you mentioned actually helped me identify some of the things that Elkhart offered. And as you said, I did have a needs and a wants list. I needed a town with no stoplights. I needed a town with fast internet because I'm a remote employee and I have been for 15 years. So that was very high criteria. I wanted and needed a town that I could actually just stay and not have to leave to go to the grocery store, go to the doctors, go to the health clinic, go to DMV. That is all here in Elkhart. You do not need to leave. That was, to me, very important. And when my son and I came here to visit, we happened upon Epic Touch,
Right.
a local internet company. What small town has an internet company?
That is
And it's fiber connectivity
fiber
to each house here in Elkhart.
Yes.
That is just unheard of. I've been here 5 years, and I can tell you, in the entire 15 years that I've worked remote, the last 5 years have been the best with the internet that I've ever experienced. Uptime, really stable. So that made my move here
right.
really easy. The school district here is, to me, it's above and beyond. These teachers really take those children and help them along. They identify if they need something and they give it to them, or they try and get them what they need. We have a local library here. Obviously, we have a local grocery store here that has everything you need.
Well, I think something that we're sitting here and we can brag on our high school technology class are the ones producing this, and I'm very proud of that they are willing and able and have the abilities. That makes me very proud of our school.
Yeah, the school district, their whole Elkhart School District, K through 12, is worth noting.
And we're sitting in, just so everyone knows, the boardroom of Morton County Health System, which that's something we're also very proud of and has been a part of the community for a long, long time. And they are growing and hiring, and so they were nice, kind enough to let us use the boardroom to do this feature, and we appreciate that. And then, so Karen, there was one quote, and I don't know if it was you, but somebody told me a while back, was I from here? And they said, no, I'm not from here, but I got here as soon as I could.
I wish I would have got here sooner.
I thought that was a cute quote.
Yes, because you know what? If you really want to get rid of the chaos in your life, running from here to there, I found this town has given me more life now rather than out there in the big city where you would waste time. To me, you have precious time here. I mean,
So you would say
I don't know how to
quality of
explain
life
it. The
is-
quality of life, there it is.
Right.
The quality of life is
but
here.
but yeah, we have an international airport 2 hours away, and it's
Right.
easy to get to. So
I do have a funny story. So when I moved here
tell
from
me.
California, you go to the DMV. You need to get your, you move to a new state. You get a new license. You get new car plates. Register
Right.
everything. I got to Elkhart and I called down to the DMV here, and I called and said, "Okay, I'm new in town, and I want to make an appointment so I can get my license and my car tags." And the lady the lady was like, "Well, we're open Tuesday through Friday. We're only closed on Monday." And I said, "Okay, well, what day can I have an appointment?" And she was like, "You just walk in." And literally, I went to go, and it literally was, you just walk in. You don't need an appointment.
but all joking aside, how much time did that save you in your day?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
In California, if you did not have an appointment,
Yeah.
you might as well schedule your whole morning
Right.
to get it done.
Right.
And if you did have an appointment, you still need to schedule at least 2 or 3 hours of your day just to get that done.
Right.
I was floored.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, this is going to be a great life."
Well, and I'm assuming that, or hopeful that when you walked in, they
Well, they had a giggle.
welcomed you, and it was a good experience.
Oh yeah, it was a great experience. Just like it was when I actually went into Epic Touch, the internet company, and sat and visit with them.
Right.
And they gave me the brochure, which helped me in my decision making for planting my family here.
Right.
So
Right.
it's been a great. I mean, I have thoroughly enjoyed my life the last 5 years here in Elkhart.
Well, and we have a state-of-the-art movie theater in the town, size of town we live in. That's unheard of. It's just
Mitchell Theaters.
golf course.
Yeah.
Teri, I believe, and her husband Richard played golf, and maybe if you want to elaborate on
Tried play golf.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Well, we're not big. Good golfers, but we enjoy it. My husband enjoys it. We spent about the last 35 years away from here. We lived in larger places, and even to try to get a membership to a golf club, you were talking maybe $5,000 to $8,000 a year, and then plus green fees. And so we didn't do that. And here in Elkhart we have a beautiful golf course. It's 9 holes, beautiful, and you can go and play anytime. The temperature has to be over 40, but they maintain it so beautifully.
Yeah,
And
it is.
we have a membership, a family membership for $300, and that's unlimited play, no golf or green fees, and then also the driving range,
Right.
all included, as much as you want to go out there and hit that little ball. So it's
nice.
been very nice. In 9 holes, just play it twice if you want to do 18. So
Well, I
sometimes
think it
we
was
do that.
featured in Golf Digest. Maybe somebody played Kansas, Oklahoma, 3 or 4 states in one day, and our Point Rock Golf Club was written up or something in the Golf Digest. So interesting tidbit. So, but so your family roots, I think, is what initially brought you guys back to.
Yeah, like I said, I was born and raised in the area, in Elkhart, and then went off to college. We were gone for 35 years. My husband had jobs through California, Connecticut, Texas, and so he retired, and we had just lost my mother, and we were cleaning her house out and had it on for sale, but couldn't sell it, and it was just here empty. And so we thought, you know what? Why don't we come out here? Go back to Elkhart, where it's simpler, and not as much traffic or heat. Yeah. So, and we also had some land that I inherited that we kind of needed to take care of and check on. So that was our epiphany. Hey, let's just go back to Elkhart. Or I can go back to Elkhart. And he was, fine, we'll try it. And that's been about 2 years ago. So it just like coming back to like a warm hug.
Yes.
Just.
And she
Oh,
still
I
holds the
Y'all just kill
long
me.
jump.
That's right. My name is still on the board at the high school for having the record of the school for long jump.
There you go.
17
mention
feet,
that.
3¼ inches. Try to beat it. Nobody has since. And that's been a few years ago, but anyway. Yeah, I guess that's my claim to fame here. Anyway. So,
That's
yeah.
good stuff. So, is there anything that I want to get your take on the sunsets, Karen? I'm remembering you mentioning to me about
Yep. You know how you have a camera roll on your phone?
right.
If you looked at my camera roll, you would see sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset,
Yes.
sunrise, sunset. I could see the sunrise from the front of my house, and I could see the sunset in the back of my house. And Teri is my neighbor, so sometimes I'll walk by her house, go walk down, take a picture, come back, post it to her. I've done it with
So,
you too.
does
The
this-
sunrises and such, you can't beat them in the Midwest.
Unobstructed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
just
there's
great.
Not a.
So does it bring your blood pressure down?
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, it's just isn't it kind of a
It does. It starts the day correctly and it ends the day correctly.
Right.
For me, it does.
right.
If you like sunrises and
Right.
sunsets.
Well,
It-
how about in the middle of the night when it's so dark, you can see all the stars?
Oh yes.
Right.
Whereas in the big city,
You can't see-
don't.
you
All
can't.
the light, pollution. So I really missed that when
Yeah.
when I moved away from here, because you didn't see that. And then I'd come back to visit, and at night it's just the dark sky, and you see all the. All
Mhm.
Well, and the other thing that I notice,
Stars.
it can be 100 during the day, but then cool down to
Yes.
65 or 70, and that's very enjoyable. Too.
Yeah.
So, and we have definitely 4 seasons. So I guess that, do you guys have anything else that we thought to talk about that we forgot to talk about? I mean, Epic Touch, Mitchell Theaters, school, the hospital,
The library.
the
The
library.
museum.
Oh, the national grasslands. We have 100,000 acres, I believe, of Point Rock, Cimarron River,
Santa Fe Trail
Santa Fe
runs
Trail.
through.
Yeah, exactly. So bird watching, hunting. Yes, we have a lot to offer, and it's just there's nothing like coming here. Just come for a week and stay, and you'll be shocked. You'll be hooked.